So risk analysis is basically you can say it's the second step in the risk management framework. The first step is the risk identification, and when we come to risk analysis, it's basically a two-step process in which the first step is qualitative analysis, and then we move towards the quantitative analysis. The first one, that is the qualitative analysis of risk, is a subjective technique where you subjectively analyze the risks and qualify them for the next round. That is the quantitative analysis. And the quantitative analysis is a technique that is objective in nature and that assigns a specific monetary value to the risks. So basically, you just imagine that you have a large list of risks. For example, you have 500 risks identified initially, and then once you move those risks through qualitative analysis, through the subjective analysis, the qualitative analysis basically qualifies some of the risks from the whole of the list towards the quantitative analysis. So basically, qualitative analysis is a technique which screens, filters, or refines the exhaustive list of risks. So as far as the analysis of risk is concerned, you just have to keep in mind that you've got a large list of risks. You move on to the qualitative analysis. Once you do the qualitative analysis, that is a subjective technique, you screen the risks, filter the risks, and move some of the risks from the whole of that list towards the quantitative analysis. Now, what does quantitative analysis do? Quantitative analysis objectively analyzes the risks with respect to the probability or likelihood it has of occurring and the impact it might have with respect to monetary value. And a single monetary value is calculated by doing multiple simulations. You can use the Monte Carlo simulation, you can use the sensitivity analysis, and there are a lot of multiple techniques, other techniques that can be used for doing this quantitative analysis. So once you are done with the quantitative analysis, it helps the figure that you get for the monetary value of all of those risks. You add the individual monetary values of these risks and you get a single figure that can be used in the as a contingency reserve above the budget. So it adds in the overall budget.